All right. In previous episode, we decided what project we're going to work on, what architecture it looks like, what use case it will be supporting. And starting from this episode, we'll directly dive into the coding and let's get started. Okay, now we need to decide how we're going to build the service on. Today, everything is on cloud, so you have multiple choices like AWS, like Amazon Azure, and Google Cloud. They're the top three. And we use AWS at work, but I heard a lot about Firebase, and one of my friends is actually using Firebase as the backend for his mobile app. And I tried it several years ago. It's not bad, so let's give it a shot. Create a new project, change sign, increase limit, okay. And Google Analytics, enable Google Analytics, sure. Select account, sure, create. Okay, after about 30 seconds, the project is ready. And now let's see what it has. Authentication. I don't need authentication right now, but I can add it in the future. For example, since if I send it to the blockchain, there's some cost if I want to get paid before I really send to the blockchain. I do need a database, so let's create a database. Start in test mode. Able to read or write for data for 30 days, fine. And cannot change later. Location, US Central, sure. Okay, now we have our database provisioned of Cloud Firestore. Has rules. Allow anyone to view and edit. That's fine, just for testing. Okay, usage 0. Okay, and now there is functions. Run your mobile backend code without managing servers. Let's start using function. So what we need is to install Firebase tool. Okay, let's bring up the console. Okay, here's the console. Let's see. The Firebase used Node.js. Let's see what Node.js I'm running. 10.20.1. And let's install Firebase tools. Okay, Firebase tools 811. Next. Initiate your project, deploy your functions. So let's initiate a project. Make dir, change sign, Firebase init. Which Firebase CLI feature do you want? Database, store functions. Configure and deploy cloud functions. Oh, I need to select. Okay. Use an existing project. Yes. Select default. Use arrow key. Yes, this is my default. And what language would you like to use? Should I use just JavaScript? Do you want to use ESLint? Sure. Do you want to install dependencies? Sure. By the way, I haven't used JavaScript at work before. I learned JavaScript. I know a little bit of it, but I'm not a JavaScript developer. Just let you know, don't laugh at me. And it's completed. What else? Deploy your functions. Deploy. let's see. So, okay, we do have this JSON. Okay, let's. Okay, now there is a default function being created, and looks like this is the index. Require Firebase functions, and package.json has no. Oh, I'm using Node.js 10, and only shell. Okay. sysrc is my project. Okay. So let's just test if this function works. Let's just export this. Response send hello from Firebase. And then what I need to do is npm or yarn deploy. Yarn deploy. Oh, should I just go to functions, yarn deploy? By the way, I have yarn installed. If you don't have yarn, you need to install yarn beforehand. Or you can use npm. That's basically the same thing. Okay, now it's creating Node.js function and finish. Oh, actually, it's been deployed. So Node.js 10 is in beta, region is central, memory 256, timeout is 60 seconds. Okay, deploy completed, and project console, so it must be this one. And health, no health, log, no logs, no usage. Okay. So send request to this one. Let's see. Okay, hello from Firebase. Okay, and hello from Firebase. So now we have our first function. Now what we are gonna do is we need a service that accepts some of the parameters and store in database. So first of all, we need a way to access the database. So how are we gonna do? Documents, Firebase, Firestore, Cloud Firestore. So this is a Firestore. Get started, and this is I already did. Node.js. Add Firebase admin SDK to your app. Okay. Follow the instruction below to initialize Cloud Firestore with the proper credentials in your environment. Okay. If it's Node.js, below are the most common method. For complete reference, see this. Okay, so this is why there are two admins. I don't get that, but never mind. So all I need to do, oh, there's an example. Okay, admin is from Firebase admin, initialize, functions configure. Okay, should I just do this? My index, do this, Firebase admin, initialize app, and I have a database. and then add data. Okay, this is a database. No, let me do something like this. Before we send the hello world, let's add, yeah, just this. Okay. And that's it. Let's just send data. Let's do something run deploy. Okay, now deploy complete. It takes a little longer. And let's see, we don't have data function. And let's take this. Hit this again. Hello. See if I have data. No, we don't have data. It actually, okay, now it's completed. Take a little longer. No, still no data. Okay, something is wrong. It doesn't throw me any exception. It just don't work. Oh, now we have data. I need to refresh and okay, now we have user collection and have the user, which is the data sent to. Okay, now we need to change this function to the real function. We call it request signature, request sig, and take a request and response. And this is Node.js, so request body, right? So the request body should be request body is the request body. Want to know what it looks like because I don't know much about Node.js as well, and I want to store in sign request, and I need something. I need a document ID. So assume the request body should have an ID. So we need to have an ID. Request body.id, and we set the whole thing in there. I know it's not safe, but let's just do that. So we have this, we have that. Okay. Now let's deploy again. Would you like to proceed with deletion? Sure, because I delete the hello world. Okay, now it get deployed. Let's take a look. So in the functions, okay, now we change to request sig, and let's do some tests. I need to send some data. So let's bring this back. Oops. Let's copy this. Create a new request. Request sig. Supposed to be post, but I didn't actually enforce that on the service, but it should be fine. And it should be a JSON. I said there must be an ID, ID1, blockchain, for example, EOS, and that's it. Send. Could not handle the request. Logs. No logs. Oh, what's going on? No logs. Okay, that's not good. Request sig. ID. Blockchain US1. Request body. Request. Is it get? Is it post? What could go wrong? I need to test it locally. So let's see. Well, if I can run it locally. Package. There's a shell. There's a serve. Emulators. Okay, let's do serve. Okay, this is local. Done. Request body is not defined. What does it mean? Oh. Request body. Okay. Now it works. Oh, if I start locally, will that save to database? No. I don't know where it's storing. Could not default. Oh, load default credentials. Okay, I need to do some authentication. Default async, but let's just deploy. Okay, deployed, complete, and let's see. Still this thing request sig, send hello from Firebase database. Refresh. Doesn't show me anything as well. Did I miss something? I have log, I have collection, sign request, and I have the ID. I set the body. The body is supposed to be a JSON, right? Yeah, this is the body. So there's ID and blockchain. So this is JSON. It should be there. Why it's not there? Request sig, send. I do have hello from Firebase. Oh, the Firebase looks like it's kind of slow. Need to do multiple times. I'm not sure it's the problem of the Firebase or not. Okay, now we have something stored in the database. Well, we do need to restrict what value can be stored, not storing everything. So otherwise, people may flood. Let's say adding a bunch of stuff in their super big document and you just stored it. This is not good. So we definitely, oh, this is not quickly. So we definitely need to add what field we need to store in database and what field is required. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, it takes about 1 hour roughly to have a very basic function, very basic service ready in Firebase, and it can take input parameters and store in the Firebase file store, and that's all for today. So I'm gonna continue tomorrow. All right. Stay safe. Have a nice weekend.